Paul Tassi. I think they write for Forbes. I think SmashJT is talking about this dude on his stream as we're speaking. Paul Tassi basically lost it today and went like on a blocking spree. He blocked me too, even though I just said one fucking thing. They found quickly though that the blocking people just seems pointless now, because now when people block you guys, I don't know if you know this, when people block you, you can still look at their post. You just can't engage with it. You can still look at their post. So it pretty much, it does nothing now. I actually unblocked like everybody I ever had blocked. Plus, I'm wanting to change a new leaf. You know what I mean? I need a shit post. I need people to come and interact. Paul Tassi, who works at Forbes, wrote this thing about Kotaku. The idea of Kotaku as some big games journalism boogeyman at this point is weird. The site has been cut to what? Like 4 full-time people constantly dealing with clueless private equity management. Just move on. It's almost like this guy's turning a blind eye and closing his ears shut to everything the last 2 years. I would even say especially the last 8 months that people at Kotaku have been doing. Alyssa Mercante to name one. Now that they've been reduced, they're excused from their behavior. This guy's clearly running damage control for Kotaku. He's clearly probably a fucking Mercante cuck. Right? So Geo Medio cut all these people, and this guy put a bad take like that. Now, Smash replied saying, Paul, the people that work there are terrible human beings, attacking gamers constantly and supporting editors that go after people in their private life for daring to have set opinions. They've made the bed, now lay in it. Zero sympathy. Who agrees with this? What's up, TF2 Spy? Who agrees with this? Fuck them. Those people that work there are terrible. We've seen it. We've been calling it out. So this guy claps back. This is where you can tell he's a fucking simp. This is where you can tell he's a simp from hell. Says, aren't you the guy who made like 500 videos about Alyssa? That's where it's like, yeah, okay, we know you're on her side. We know that she could do no fucking wrong. Like these guys, oh, aren't you obsessed with her? Aren't you obsessed? Like that invalidates any fucking criticism over Alyssa Mercante. Like it fucking invalidates any criticism. What a fucking ass. Right? Gerald Jones says, isn't she that ex-sex worker who harasses everyone? She is. You saw it. You saw it today. She fucking came after me, trying to fucking Billy Badass me. Although I did bait her. I've debated her pretty good. And Chaotic Nerd, I'm not going to say this guy's username. Chaotic Nerd said, aren't you part of the journalist cult that disagrees with pretty much everything gamers say? Don't you make articles on people in games? I mean, your logic can be used on you at this point. This isn't even a comeback at this point. It's not. It's not. Because all these video game journos are just activists. They're just political activists that want to control this narrative. They want it their way or no way at all. Right? They want the echo chamber, and they're soft. They'll go protected tweets. They'll block you. They'll go nuts. Right? They don't like gamers. They hate them. Why do they work in the games in journal industry? And by the way, this graphic looks fucking awesome. Is there sound?
It's over 9,000. What, 9,000?
What the
it's
fuck?
Over 9,000. What, 9,000?
It's actually over 9,000 videos on Alyssa Mercante. That is hilarious. So Smash says, imagine doing your job reporting to your audience information they're interested in hearing. Imagine doing the slightest bit of research, discovering any time I covered her, was spotlighting how she was hurting the very industry that supports your paycheck. Just imagine. And then I said, imagine being this guy. Imagine being this guy. I'm going to like my own fucking shit. That's what got me blocked. That's what got me fucking blocked. So Paul Tassi is a fucking clown. Look at this. Hey, Paul, ain't that crazy bitch the one whose naked obsession for SmashJT is through the roof that she called Smash his wife and tried to sow the seeds of doubt where she leaves him for the crime of being a man in her warped feminist mind? Is that crybaby Paul Tassi? Notice how he completely avoided everything you said and automatically made it seem like you were the one who started going after the ex-Kotaku prostitute. And then I clap back saying that's what it comes down to at the end of the day. Save the hoes. Right? That's honestly what it comes down to. It's save the hose. All these guys, Captain Save a Hoe. That's all it is with all of them. Save the hose. Save the hose. Mark Fox says Paul Tassi's at it again. Woke ideology neuters the brain's capacity to imagine. Paul Tassi surges for the modern audience. That's great. Oh, God, he's doing the victimhood thing again. Kotaku was ground zero for the last 10 years for exactly what he's denying. The fact that going under is irrelevant. He blocked me in that thread because I wouldn't bend the knee and call a trans guy a woman. Weirdo attacked me, said I wasn't a gamer. I pointed out that he isn't a real woman. Paul then jumps into grandstand about transphobia and transition into a woman himself. And that's the thing, man, is they'll find something to be like, oh, you're a bigot, you're this and that. They'll move away from the point of conversation to try to find a weak point to call you a bigot or racist, and they just stick with that. That's it. That's it. That's how they act. Paul Tassi never interacted with him alive in his life. I said, imagine being this guy, and I got blocked because he's a fucking little soft, thin skin. End of day. End of fucking day. That's all it is. Says funny, he doesn't even respond with any actual evidence. He just makes it personal. You would think journalists would be better at this by now. It just goes to show you there are no standards for journalism anymore. And that's right. That's the fucking problem. If there were standards for journalism, Kotaku wouldn't be going away. Am I right or am I right? If there were standards for journalism, they wouldn't be letting go of employees. Yeah, this guy's getting cooked. Look at this. They're dying out and they don't know what to do about it. They chose a side that decided to tell people what they want, ignoring literally centuries of knowledge about how to work with consumers. Their safe spaces are getting torn down and reality smacking them in the wallet. Everything that's catered to a modern audience is fucking just going down. This is the main problem. People like her who want to tear down the game industry because they don't like the games being made nor the people who like playing them. Here's a good one. The fact that he has quoted such a high number there should have really been the moment the penny dropped. Did he ever stop to ask himself why so many people specifically make content about her? And that's the thing is they don't. Even herself. Like they've never sat there and been like, God, why do so many people hate me? Like okay, I get it. Some people don't like me. I've had my fair share of people making troll videos in the past. But when every single fucking person on YouTube has something to fucking say about you, when you're getting constantly backlash, like, honestly, guys, how many of you in here like her at all? If you like Alyssa Mercante, I know somebody's going to be cute, push 2. Somebody's going to be cute and push it. If you like her at all, if you think there's any kind of, like, special fucking thing about her where you fucking find her remotely cool, you appreciate her, you find her professional, like, if you sit down and think about it, Alyssa, I'm talking to you, girl, because I know you're stalking, you're probably watching. You're playing this whole, oh, it's me, woe is me, I'm the victim, I'm being targeted, I'm being harassed. It's a whole bunch of chuds, Gamergate chuds, that are just attacking me for stuff, blah, 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 my pussy hurts. Have you ever sat down and thought, fuck, maybe it's me?